Hey, welcome to the studio. I was having a little internet problem. I didn't think it was going to come on. So, hey, welcome to the studio. It's Thursday night at the time of this recording, and I just decided to pop on to really just be here. Just get my all the things, put my do not disturb on. So, what's been going on? Let's see, let's do not disturb. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Close out some things. So I'm going to be painting today. I'm going to be slapping paint on paper today. And we got some cute little things going on. And earlier today, I had a conversation about peace, hope, and joy. And I got a new stamp, which made the conversation even more fun. So this is going to be the, what do you call it? The card of the year. What's up? What's up? Let's see, who is that? Hi, are you still getting your hair done? I just got back home from my crab boil or my eating, and I decided to just pop on here because I'm going to be in the studio and I'm going to be slapping some paint on some paper tonight. And is. But remember I told you guys I got some new paints? I want to try them out, and they look like they might be ready. We got them. They need to go on another thing, but I think it might be too big. So let's see. I might have to split them up. Have these cute little thingies here that someone blessed me with, and I am ever so grateful. But I got little paint pieces everywhere. Everywhere. When I say everywhere, I say everywhere. But I wanted to slap some paint on some canvases, but then I don't know what I'm going to slap paint on, but I know I'm going to slap paint on something. So therefore, we'll be slapping paint on something tonight. We ended up just talking, laughing. We'll try again tomorrow. Excuse me. Well, how was the snow yet? So is it going to give you time tomorrow? Since you got snow. I was talking to Leslie early, and she said it's cold in Delaware. So I know it's cold everywhere because it's cold here. It's going to be 39. I had to put my covers on my flowers and all the things. I love these little thingies right here because you get to put like this whole 6, and they're easy to carry when I travel. So these went with me to Spain from Dots and Dust. And these are, I feel like, not what that says. Maybe Jungle Gym. Pencils Down seem like it shouldn't be green. I don't know. Teacher's Pet. All these have different names. But I don't think these are. It's raining now. Oh God, I don't know if that's worse than snow. Because then when it rains, then you got, well, wouldn't that be like make black ice happen? Okay, so we're going to stay on here for a little bit, give people time to join. The puppies, you know what? They were just kind of making a little noise. But these are the new ones. So I'm going to take them out and put them in here. Uh-oh, maybe I'm not. Because I put magnets on the bottom of them. They don't fall out, but the magnet is stuck. Oh, there we go. I guess I could wait and do this on desk time, but I don't know. I just decided to do it now. And then when I go on desk time, all I have to do is color. Yes, it will do. We're going to do 3 in here. And then we had an odd one. We can make green. What colors make green? Green, 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 yellow, blue. So those, we got purple, blue and yellow, blue and so all these colors I got, doesn't really matter. So then I will have an odd one. I will put that right there. Because when you got green, and you make green and red makes a funky looking color. Green and yellow, green and blue, green and what about, no, green and purple won't work. Green and purple. So I'm trying to put them in the Chi-Town in the house. I'm trying to put them in the, well, why this one? Oh, this one. Oh, Lord, hold on. I'm trying to get all of my magnets on the bottom so that when they turn over, they won't fall like out. There we go. And 3. So these are the colors. These are the tubes. And so I try to get colors when I get new. And these are Dahlia, Rowney, DR. And I hadn't tried his paints. So I got those to try his paints. And so that's what we're going to do. But I have to, you know, when you pour them out of the tube into the little tubs, you have to wait for it to set. So these have set real good. You can tell the humidity is gone because they dried up pretty good. Okay, when I go desk time, we're 5 minutes in. Oh, we're over 5 minutes in. Let's go see what's going on the desk. Yes. All right. Got enough paint, right? Got enough watercolors? Say yeah. Say yeah. I do. When you want to start mixing colors, I always tell people have a color wheel. Have a color wheel. Because why? When you want to mix colors, just like so let's look at these. These right here still kind of looking, see, they still kind of funky looking. And I've been poured them in this thing. Well, let's leave them open because you want them to kind of set. So when you wet them, you kind of wake them up. It's kind of the thing. But these are another color. So I'm going to leave that one open because they're wet. This one got 2 greens in it, a yellow. These are Daniel Smith. But you see, so here's my point. I don't know if you can see the difference. You see how this one is kind of matty looking? This one is matty looking. This one's a little shimmery, but it's matte. The light's just shining on it. But when you look at these, you see how wet they are. How they look like they're wet. Well, you're supposed to wake them up again. Remember I tell y'all to put water on them, wake them up. So something in the oxide and all that stuff, that is not my lane. If you want to know more about that, leave me a message in the comment. I'll research, learn a little bit, and then I'll teach it to you. But other than that, I'm just all about slapping paint on paper. What I can tell you is these, as you can see, have been my babies. Only because I don't have to mix colors. Like, they're all here. And I feel like my phone has a haze or something. I don't know. Righty Parade. Hello, how are you? Sorry, I'm trying to clean my phone. I think that looks better. You need me? Okay. It's gonna be cold here tonight, so we had to get the doghouse heated. Because this is the first year that the dogs are gonna be in the doghouse, and when we say the doghouse, it's a big shed. What do you call it? Shed. Some women have she sheds, and I have a doghouse. But excuse me. Yeah, because it's gonna be down to about 32 tonight. And otherwise, if it wasn't going to be Thanksgiving next week, I would just let the dogs back in their old room. But I wouldn't feel like cleaning a room and going through all that again. So I'm not doing that. So they got heat in their doghouse. Now, check this out. Y'all ready for something? Are you ready? Are you ready? Righty Parade. So do you have righties? Because I have righties. Right. Well, we have 6. Well, we have 6 and 3 new ones. Check it. This is what I'm going to turn. Well, I was turning my art into Christmas cards. I'm not a painter. I just have rods. Oh, yes. Hey, you're a painter. We'll welcome you in because you have rods. And all you have to do is get a little, look, get a pencil or get a piece of paper and just draw something on it. You're a painter. I started out with rots, but life happened and I turned to slapping paint on paper for my joy. But I just finished with the puppies. The puppies are 4 weeks old. I might let them make a grand entrance in a minute. But this is one of the cards. And so we can call this a mixed media card, right? Because I have card stock. I have my water. It started out just like this. This is why I put these down. Started out just a regular just me slapping paint down. And then that was it. It was just this. So I'm going to kind of maybe pull this off. This is on a block. We're going to cut this one up. I was still practicing. Let's see. But this is what pretty much stemmed the live tonight. And y'all, I hope my internet is acting good, because ever since I came back from Spain, it's kind of been acting a little wonky. So I guess maybe it got jealous because I was gone. Not sure. Oh, Lord, I love the blocks, but then I hate the blocks. There's an opening. Where is it? All right. Now, this one, let's go back. I got something. Yes, 2 females now, my male and female. Oh, looking for a stud or male again. Well, I have 2 studs and I have 3 male puppies. Now, if you're ready to hook up now, then the Boaz we have Boaz. Boaz already has 2 letters. 2, yes, Lily Rose. Wait, no, 1 letter. No, 1 letter. Him and Lily Rose. Lily's last letter was Boaz. Boaz is 5. Lily Rose is 4. So, I love my dogs. So, that makes my heart hurt that you had a male and a female to pass. You know, it's about like, I had 2 children to pass, and people just like, dogs, it's just dogs. No, they're part of the family too. And am I comparing my dogs to my children? Depends on who you ask and which day you ask me, but no, I'm not, but the loss is just the same. I'm in Michigan. Whew, yeah, that's a hike. And that's most of the time when I meet people that want a stud, they're away. Girl, I couldn't chat, now I can. Well, girl, what you doing? You decide what you're doing for Thanksgiving? Okay, so this is my, I had lost my whole train of thought. The focus of the title on this live tonight is Peace, Hope, and Joy. And I think it said something like, what do you do how do you get, or something like that. Y'all know I have to slap a title in there so that I can put it on this eCam. But not that it's not. But this has, let me get that. These, I put some of the Nuevo, whatever they call, in the circle of it. So this is basically going to be a Christmas card. So I went back and I stamped it with Peace, Hope, and Joy. And then I took my paint and kind of put some greenery on it to make it look real Christmassy. And around here, I might take some red to kind of bring it in to maybe, I don't know. Or it might just get sat on a base and become someone's Christmas card. I'm not sure. Yeah, she is definitely Chi-Town, but she for sure. Oh well, that's gonna stay on the ground. So the point, because y'all know I'm gonna have the bazaar that's coming up next month, and I wanted to really have something for the people that was really crafted from beginning to end. I mean, if I could make my own paper, I would, which I could, but I don't want to. That doesn't bring me joy. It's too much in it. But we made our own ink and did. Okay, so we're going to move these out of the way. And I'm going to start fresh. Funky fresh. I hear Crystal making a song out of it already. Fresh. And where's our paint we're using? We're using this one because we're testing out new paints. I love testing out new paints. Crystal, have you broken in your paint yet? Have you slapped some paint on some paper, or are you going to slap some paint on some paper? I know you gotta go to work tomorrow. I know you're ready for your break. That's going to be coming up. I don't want to. I'm going to leave this just for. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to pull this out. I was going to leave it out for mixing purposes, but let's pull out a new palette. And so how's everybody's day? What did everybody do today? Like, my day, considering that last night ended crappy, today started, it was great. Tomorrow's going to be a greater day. That's what I'm saying every day. That's why you couldn't chat. Oh, okay. So, you know what? I'm glad you got your phone working right. But yeah. And so I had to find my peace, my hope, my joy, all the things, because y'all know when life get to lifing and slapping, I want to slap back. And you know, like people's like, you gonna clap back. And so no, I want to clap back. I want to slap back. I really want to slap. I really want to knock the hell out of somebody. My other brush is in the room, so I'm gonna try to use this brush. Hopefully it'll work. We got water. Oh, this isn't going to work. Okay. Even though we want this to be dry, then we wake it up. I guess I might need to do that. I can't remember what it is. I know it's a reason. I can't remember the right words. Let's just say that. I can't remember the right terms, but something like that. But I'm going to do something. Show y'all. We don't waste paint. But, and this is why I tell people, you don't have to paint. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to know how to do a thing. I am a self-taught watercolorist. That's what I say. I've looked at all the people, looked at everybody, and taken all of the little things, and I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. And then I like that. So I've taken everything that I've kind of seen everybody kind of do, and just come up with my own spin on my flowers. And this brush is a filbert brush, which you can really use to make some interesting shapes. But I just wanted to use up this paint that was in here. So there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing, except just slapping some paint hits, slapping paint on paper. So you can do this too. I'm going to do something over the break. Okay. Are you going to be in Jacksonville? Have you decided? You know, I would love for you guys to come back and hang out. Portia's coming, her and the kiddos. So, but I didn't know what you were doing. Sarah's getting snowed in. Well, we won't claim that. Never mind. She's not getting snowed in. Hold on, I gotta get some paper towels. Ugh. Well, she got snow her way. Oh, let me go. I see something. Let me read. Yes, your title drew me in today. Today is dog bath day, so I can't stay. Life gives you lemons. Know you have something to cherish. Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, and bath day for the dogs. Yes. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I'm glad my title kind of grabbed you. It's one of those things. I slap paint on paper to find my joy, to renew my joy. But between yesterday and today, I've been having to get to make sure my peace is there. I have hope that my peace is there, and I have hope that joy will join me. And so today is just a little bit. You girl, I say you had me thinking of Steel Magnolias. On what? What did I say that made you think of Steel Magnolias? Oh Lord, what did I say? All right. All right, let's get to going. Let's see. We're gonna do a red. What color was this? This one was rose something. I don't have my glasses on. It's rose. That's all we need to know. And I pretty much could have left the color in the thing, I have a friend of mine that's from Michigan. She's from Detroit. As a matter of fact, I think she's gonna be going back that way real soon. She had a death in the family. But she's from Detroit. I could have left that color in there, but I wanted to make sure I get a real, like, this is pretty. I like to see the color when you wake it up and you put it in. So I don't hear the puppies anymore, so Brandy must not be in the house because they were trying to get out of the box. So they're being weaned starting this week. And she only sees them, well, she only wants to be bothered with them when it's time to just relieve her little tits a little bit. So I can't blame her. She's been a good mom. For it to be her first litter, she only had 3, but I'm grateful for the 3. God gave her what she could handle. What are these things? I can't remember the name of them. It's kind of what they look like. But y'all know when I slap my flowers down or slap this paint down, I don't have a name. We're just following what we've already done. So today, I was in the studio. I did a live earlier. This morning, it was out in the started out in the morning, of course, with the field with the Rotties. I didn't take a walk this morning because it was a little nippy, so I let them out, and a couple of them went out and tinkled and went right on back to the door of the doghouse like, baby, you can let me out later when it warm up. I'm good. Denver Dawn, hello. But so each day, if I go on my walk, now that it's getting cool, so tomorrow I think it's going to be the high of 60, so which means since tonight is going to be like in the 30s, I mean in the morning it's going to wake up. I'm going to wake up and I'm probably not going to walk. I don't usually walk walk with the dogs when it's cold. Even though we're here and the ground is not that cold, but they bougie. And Lily definitely is. Even though Lily was in Colorado with the snow and the stuff, Lily just like, nah, you can get somebody else to do that. I'm not going out there. Just let me out. And she would tinkle just on the edge of the patio. But she was not running out there playing in the snow like the rest of the dogs. She ain't like it. She don't like the heat. She gets over the vent for the air conditioning. She don't like none of that. So she is the most bougiest dog I have. And when she take a bath, she wants to take a bath inside. She don't want to take a bath outside. She look at you like, I gotta take my clothes off so I don't want nobody to see me. That's kind of like the look she really be giving you. I'd be like, girl. But it's my fault. Lily was the one, she started in the house, taking a bath in the bathtub, giving her a bath like she was a little human. Oh, see, Brandy's coming back in now, so then you might, you won't hear the puppies, but, because they'll, I got my studio door closed, but I might share a little bit. I need these to dry. Let's see if I'll tell him to, bring me one, if they're not asleep, because if they don't went to sleep, we're going to leave them alone. Because they mad, because they can't, their mama won't be in the box. And I can't, usually the first week I have to deal with them. That separation, kind of. But they started eating their food pretty good, so. Hey, William. William. Now I know he hear me. If I didn't want to call him, he would just be all in the door. William James. Y'all, he literally right outside this door. And he went in there right where the puppies are. I told him he got selective hearing. Y'all know how men folk is. They hear what they want to hear. And Brandy is gone from the door because I usually could wave and get her to whine, but she gone from the door. Okay, now this green, I don't really like this green. And yeah, I don't like that green. So we're going to take that and put some yellow in it. Because remember I said you can mix up the colors to change the colors. And that's not dark enough. So let's get some of this blue. And that's going to give me my green. And ears. Look at that. Look at that. He probably in there taking pictures of the puppies. William! See, Brandy heard me, but he didn't hear me. Brandy came to the door. She looking like, and she turned around. She's like, you see my mama? She wants you. She following him. Oh, well, y'all. He didn't hear me, so I'll have to go get the puppy. I was going to tell him to bring the puppy so you can see the puppy. Look at that little puppy. Because they're getting so big. Brandy's still trying to tell him that my mama talking to you. She literally standing there looking at him and looking back at me. Dogs are so smart. Oh my God, too smart. I don't think he has his phone, so it won't do me no good. Okay, let's go see real quick. Let me get the puppy. Open the door. Yeah. Brandy was telling you I was calling you. Can you bring me one of the puppies? Look at her. She looked. I didn't want you to come down here though. Now she took that. She's like, well, I got him, so can I come in the studio? No. Because all you're going to do is walk. Y'all hear her walking? She walks the whole time. And she won't sit down. Okay, hold on. Crystal say, what's up, Germany?
Hey.
His leg hurt. Tell the people, hey. Oh, you would bring the biggest one.
I just grabbed one.
I know, he the biggest one. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Now, he's the biggest one. The rest of them are smaller than him. This is Alvin. So the three of them are called Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. So look at it. Say, hey guys. Tell the people, hey. Say, what's up? Isn't it just the cutest little thing?
Hey, did Brandy eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she don't eat twice no more.
Okay.
You didn't get nobody else no food, did you?
Uh-uh.
Oh, good. No. And Brandy down here trying to figure out, like, what you doing? Go bring me one of the other ones. Say hello. Say, I am, 4 weeks old? She loves it. And this is where he loves to be right here. And just like a little baby. If they could just stay this little, I wouldn't have 6. Brandy, get from over there. See? That's why you have to get out of here. Get out. She got to walk around, smell everything, and then she going to knock some plugs over. Y'all will see the light coming over on the desk because she going to knock that over. Brandy, please move. Oh, he bringing all of them. He's like, before you ask me to go back and get another one, here go all of them.
Move, Brandy.
And here's the rest of them. Here, you get this one. Let's see, this is green. So this is Theodore. This is Simon. I think I said it wrong. Whoever the green one is. Oh. Look at that. And you can see the size. So this one, let's see, this one was number 1. The one over there that he took back was number 2, and this one's number 3. And if you can see Brandy, oh, she finally sat down, so we're gonna leave her alone. But this one looks like her, and this one looks like Buster. They're fat boys, and they're all boys. Say hey, they're fat boys. You say hello, hello. So we got puppies, puppies, puppies. You see the difference in holding these? Look, I can hold both of these as opposed to other one. Okay.
Hold
on.
I hadn't had the kid yet.
Oh, I was finna let him go. Come here, Brandy. Come here. You gonna jump up? Okay, she not gonna jump up. So, let's see. There she goes. She trying to see where her puppies go. Oh, you gonna put your head down? You really gonna do that? Say hello. Say hello. You gonna say hello? Yeah? Good girl. This your good girl. Mommy loves you. Yeah, I do. She looking like you told him I ate already. Yeah, I did. Because you did. All right. Okay, you go.
Brandy, come.
Yeah, because she not going to sit down.
Brandy, come.
Go. Go.
Come on. Come.
Go, Brandy. You can give her a piece of apple
Come,
or
Brandy.
snack. Go, Brandy. Because you're not going to sit down.
Come here.
Let her sit down. Sit. You going to sit? Sit. She just don't want to be in there with them puppies at. So she might sit down.
She can go in there.
Yeah. Okay. She don't want to be in there with the puppies. So, and she's pretty much since yesterday for me, she's been pretty much sticking around me, which she always does. But yesterday, when I got triggered with my trauma and everything, my dogs are her and Boaz are my, what do you call it, therapy dogs that really get near me and kind of suck up my energy and make me rub on them and all the things. So, all right, let's go back to the desk. All right. Now, these flowers right here are not going. Oh, you're welcome, Roddy Parade. Listen, that's why I wanted you to see them. I brought them in because I know you said you were going to be leaving. So I wanted to show the little ones because I love when people have big ones. I know they miss the puppy stage because I definitely miss puppy stage. We hadn't had puppies on the ranch for a year. And so these are the first ones since we didn't have puppies last year. And so I was very much so happy to have him. And I'm happy that it's a small litter, that it doesn't overwork me, because the last ones we had 7, 4, and now 3. And Lily's first litter, Lily wasn't trying to do none of the things. We had to muzzle her to make her feed the babies at least for 2 weeks. And eventually she got used to it. But that was hard. But the litter she had, she was a great mom. But that first litter, she was like, when the puppies came out and we tried to let them eat. Oh my God, she growled at them, snapped at them like, I don't know what y'all doing. But get somebody else to do it. So we had to talk to the vet, and the vet was like, well, the puppies need to have at least 2 weeks. Can you do something? I was like, well, we're going to have to get on muzzle. So we've got the muzzle, and I had to get in the box. I felt like I had babies. Every 2 hours I was waking up having to get in the box with her and the puppies. But we made it through it. Lord knows we did. And that was my litter that we lost. She lost 2 out of that litter, but she ain't care. She didn't miss them. But that second litter, when them puppies went home, she had a little separation anxiety. She was just like, hey, where are my puppies at? So you learn, like, dogs are just as sad. They get sad when they suffer loss, just like humans do. And watching my girl literally whine and cry because her puppies were gone was real sad. But Brandy, like right now, as long as she in the house and she know they all right, she trusts me. She trusts us. She going on about her business. She laying right down here. She ain't moved. And plus, if she knows she moves, she gonna have to get out of my studio. Because I try not to have the dogs in here, because why? They have their hair that flies. But more so because she walks and, they all wide out, and she doesn't realize that she can't fit through where I got cords at. And then we got the ring light right here, and she keep bumping it. So, yeah. Okay, enough about the dogs. How's everybody? How was your day? What did you do that brought you joy and hope and made you feel good and made you ready to face tomorrow? I wasn't supposed to do that, but it's mixed up now. That wasn't supposed to be this way, but I just really want to show you how easy it was to slap paint on paper and literally take it to where it want to go. Now we can do some more with this, which I probably won't because this can go in a frame and be done. It can't do like this one because I did it sideways. I can cut it, kind of cut these out or kind of cut it in fours. Y'all know how I've done before, but this one, you can't cut it because you cut it that way, you just got the bottom. But yeah. And now I need my color that I want. I'm not really getting it. So we're going to have to go over here and some other paint. See, that paint is wet. Oh, and the other thing is the reason we want these to be dry like we got these to be dry is because you don't want them to be sticky. That's the other thing. It's something about the binding or whatever the paints are made of. You want them to, when they dry, you want them to, like that one's a little wet. And I'm not going to make it no better by wetting it, but I need my green. When y'all see this green pop off this page, you'll be like, oh, okay. But can y'all believe it is a week before Thanksgiving? Can you believe that? Like literally. I cannot believe Thanksgiving is next week. Like literally next week. And I can't believe that it's going to be December. Like, where'd the year go? I can remember the year coming in. I was sick. I brought the year in sick. Somewhere along the line, it was my birthday. Then it was March. Then it was April. And here it is. Now it's November. I don't make New Year's resolutions, but I'm already checking my list to see where did I achieve things that I was aspiring to do, because I don't call them goals. See right here, I don't know if you can see the granulation of this paint, like it's spotty. So say if it's sandy, because like you can make paint, watercolor paints out of sand. And if you don't let it, if it doesn't dry all together and bond together, then it tends to, I spend a lot of time working it. And I don't like doing that. And that's what that one is. It's not dry. So that just lets me know which one. Oh no, that one. But see, you got to put more water in it to dilute it and make it good. What was that? What she asked? This is a different flower I'm used to see. Right. So that's what I said. The reason that this flower got made, these flowers got made, was because I made those marks. So I just went ahead and went with it to show you just how easy it is to take your brush and just literally like lay it down, drag it, and pull it, and you got, well, this happened to be a leaf, but it's just too, it's easy, but it depends on what you want the outcome to be. And right here, I didn't have an outcome. So we're just kind of just playing with it, just stroking it out, literally. But these flowers could be called, like if we look it up and want to give them a name, they're not poppies, but they could be, they can be something. Trust me. But you know what, my flowers, I don't have a name. But you can give them a name. Like these could be hydrangeas, not hydrangeas, peonies. These right here could be something, or it could be 4 little things. It could be a number of things. Like we really could give it. I got a flower that I'm thinking about, but I can't think of the name of the flower to even begin to tell you. So I'm not sure. But if the name pops in my mind, or if somebody kind of, because it kind of, God, what's the name of that flower? It's not a tulip. It's kind of, somebody put, what does this flower look like? I'm not going to really name the flowers, but I know what I want to call it, but I can't think of it right now. So forgive me. But it's not a poppy because of the way it goes out. I don't know. Crystal, name it whatever you want to name it. We call it flower, red flower. That's it. Pink flower, red flower. And let's see. But it kind of puts you in the mind of a poppy. If you know what a poppy flower is. Kind of. But the way mine going out It's not, but it kind of puts you in the mind of a poppy. So let's just call them half poppy. Let's do that. Let's call them half poppies. Because everybody knows that's why she's like, that's not the flower you normally paint. It ain't, but we're gonna move this paper. And we're gonna get about it though. But I thought that was cute. Now next time you see this, I'm gonna have it framed. I'm probably gonna look, I'm gonna do it now because I want it. Because I can. That's what, because I can. And let's see. This is a good blue. It should be. Yep, that's a good blue. Do. Yeah, I ain't feeling it. Sweet peas. Sweet peas. What's sweet peas? Now you're going to have me have to Google that one. I don't think I've ever even heard of a sweet pea. Y'all know, y'all ever heard of sweet pea? I know I could turn it into a, what's the Christmas, poinsettia. If I pointed it out, put a point on them, they'll look something like that. But I'm not going to, because I really like the way they kind of turned out. Paint on some paper. No rhyme or reason, no right or wrong, just because we can, because last night I wasn't in the mood. And tonight, to be able to even be on a live based off of last night, I call that a win. Win, 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 win. There we go. Now, Siri, I'm going to have to Google that, though. And I bet you I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, it does. But this flower actually kind of looks like the flower that's in my front yard, but I don't know the name of it. And they come in yellow, though. I don't like that. I'm messing it up. Let me leave that alone. All right. I don't like any of those. Oh, we got to let this one dry out some more. So we're going to leave it open. Leave those open so they can dry out some more. Because if it's not, you don't wake it up right. It just don't feel right. Like, that's just that. So let's take this red. And we need a bigger dish. Let's just use the one we already have, because we got red already over here. Wake up this color. Let's see. Sweet pea. Now I'm gonna Google a sweet pea real quick, y'all. Hold on. Sweet pea. Oh wait, why'd you spell that P-E-A? Oh, there it is, sweet pea flowers. Yeah, kinda. I guess. Yeah. That's different, though. That's different. Do you have any words? What words? Look, Sean Carter. Now that's a thought. Let's put that. I don't know if that's going to work, being that I'm using my phone. How would I do that? Let's see. Now, if it cuts off, y'all, you know it's the user. It's the user. I'm trying to remember how to take a picture with my... Oh, I got my other phone. How about that? We won't mess with that phone. We'll try this phone. Because that's something new. I'm always into learning something new. Let's see what it says. Because normally it has done that with some other things, but it's not working with my phone. Or either it's user error. Or did we say Google? Okay, let's go back. Okay, take a picture of the flower with Google Lens on your phone. Oh, I got Google Lens on my phone? I mean, I have to go to Google. And I don't think I have Google on my phone. I think I have Listen, I'm finna do this because I want to learn something new. Google Lens. Do I have a Google on my phone? I know I have. What's that thing? Because I have an iPhone. So we have, let's see, I do have Google. There it is. Where'd it go? Oh, no, I don't. Got Google Maps, Gmail. Okay. Well, y'all, I was trying to learn something new with you guys, but I don't have Google on my phone. Not that I can't get it. Let's see. Cause we like to learn. We like to learn new things. You gonna have me right here? Google Photos. Google. Brandy, are you okay? Are you okay? She back here making little funky noises. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot to tell y'all to hit that like button. I be forgetting. Okay, so we're gonna set that on the side. I'm gonna download it on there, but we're gonna start out with these. God, I hate my other brushes in my. It's in the room because I was painting in there last night. I mean the other night. I was doing nothing but sleep in the bed. Sleep last night. Balled up, balled up, balled up. All right. We won't need Google for this one. Tell you that much. I've heard about, in the last week, I've heard of 1, 2, 3, about 4 or 5 deaths. And so I really had to guard my heart. That's why peace, hope, and joy just really popped out for this evening, because I wanted to kind of just keep people uplifted and feeling, kind of good, even though there's so much stuff going on. People are losing people, literally. And it's, December is, like I said, Christmas is coming, the holidays are coming. And if you lose someone around that time of year, it just makes it sad. I didn't lose someone during those times, but my children, both of my children who have passed on, day is December 17th. Both of them were born December 17th, 7 years apart. Thank you, Sean. I am definitely going to get that. I'm going to try that out. So thank you, Sean Carter. I appreciate that. So the next time you scroll through, we're going to be done learn something new, and we're going to show you what we learned, because we like to learn new things over here. But their birthday is next month, and it's December the 17th. So I will probably, in memory of them, probably do like I do every year, or the last year. I do a live every day just to check in. It's more so for me, to tell you the truth, so that I don't really concentrate on their birthday. But I say I won't do a live every day in December, but I'll pretty much possibly be on a good little bit at the beginning, because once the closer we get to Christmas, well, it all depends. I haven't decided what I'm doing with myself, if I was going to join grandkids in one place or grandkids in another place, because I have grandkids all over the place. And I got grandkids that want to come to the house. So if they get here to the house, then I'll probably be home, but who knows? Now, there's no question about what kind of flower that is. We don't have to question that one, but I still want to try. Oh, wait, it done downloaded. So let's see. And Google Lens, let's say Google Lens, real time, turn it on. Yes, please and thank you. We'll allow it. Okay, I got the app. Now, where is it? There it is. Allow. All right, we need that to dry anyway, so let's move this to the side a little bit. Continue. Tap the shutter button to search. Okay. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. It pulled up More flowers like the one I painted. So let's see what they call them. Look at that. Boy, look at Sean. Okay. Look at this. Oh, look at that. So it's loose watercolors. They don't give it, doesn't have a name. That looks like it. Excuse me. Wow. That almost looks like mine. This is just so, but nobody named it. Boho flower poster, but never started a blank page feeling stuck. Oh, there you go. Okay. Hey, that was cool. Look at that. See how right there we just like, look at that. Oh, this one, yeah, really looks like it and doesn't have a name. Just the painter's name. But these look like poppies and these kind of look like these. I tell you what. Learn something new tonight. I tell you what. I tell you what. Okay. What did I miss? Am I something else? Let's just go back. The other ones you just painted on the other paper. Now I can see these right here. I can see now that was Cosmos was one of the ones that was on the picture. So I guess we can name them that. But I just learned something new with that daggum. Yeah, Cosmos. Yeah, that was one of the ones that came up on the thing that Sean had said told us to. Now where is that thing at? Oh yeah, it was where it was back. I saw it somewhere. Boho. That one was, it's composition. But Japanese, something was on one of these right here. But yeah, I just enjoyed that. That was just pretty cool, huh? So let's name it. Yeah, what are we gonna name it? Let's name it. Let me flip it over because it'll need to be put on the back because I am gonna frame it for sure. All right, are we naming it Cosmos? We're naming Red Cosmos. Is that what we're naming them? Everybody drop in the chat what are we naming these flowers on this live tonight? It's because we can do what we want with it. But Cosmos, they do look like the ones I saw on there. Cosmos and a little bit of the sweet pea. Now that I googled the sweet pea, but I would have to drop it a little bit for the ones that they're showing me online. That I googled. So sweet pea flower. It's a little different. I'm more with the Cosmo, the Japanese. What was it? Japanese. Is that what we said it was? Japanese Cosmo. So let's do that on this phone so we can show you what that looks like. Is this dry? Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure I keep this wet. So we're gonna make it nice and bold. But you can always learn, ever learning. If you're not willing to learn, you might as well just go on and crawl over. Not roll over, crawl over. Okay, want that to stay wet. Okay, let's see, we wanted Japanese, COS. Did I spell that right? Yes. Yes, I can see that. And I can put something in the middle to definitely make that be that. And can. Sure can. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Oh, I see it. Look at that. Ah ha ha ha. I like that. Oh, that is so pretty. See, all I was doing was trying to clean the daggum palette on my thing. And started over here and then just came and put something else over here. I like it. Look at that. So Japanese, these are Japanese Cosmo, Cosmos, Cosmos. Beautiful. Ooh, that gave me something else to put on there. Oh, see, now when I'm looking, getting motivated. Sure can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We're going to let that dry. Oh, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. All right, we're going to let that dry. I'm going to go back over here. And then we're going to name it. Oh, what did Sarah? Sarah, what'd you say? Let me scroll back. Since Michelle Obama has a rose, can we name it The Real McCoy? Now, we definitely can. How about the McCoy Cosmos? How about that? Look at that. Yeah, that yellow, look at that. That yellow just did it. How about McCoy Cosmos? I like that. Before I forget, let's put it over here. McCoy Cosmos. Cosmos or Cosmos? What was it? C-O. Not snoring, y'all. Boy, I tell you what. What was it? C-O-S Cosmos. You know, C-O-S-M-O-S. C-O-S-M-O-S. McCoy Cosmos. That's what we're going to name it. And then I'm going to sign it, put some more touches on it, and put it in a frame. Y'all don't know. It'll be, look, up on the website for sale. Or we'll take it to the bazaar. And, I mean, that would be pretty. And then you take it and kind of frame it out. Just sit it in there. Oh, I'm seeing it already. Simple and elegant. Simple yet elegant. All right. I need a real red. That might work. So I usually keep this wet, and then we want the center to always be bold and vibrant. Like we want to be in life. Always showing up bold, not afraid of anything. Very cautious. And always showing up. And that's what my paint. When you paint, you just kind of talk to yourself like, hey, you feel bold today? A little bit. Gotta wait till it answer back. A little bit. Okay, let's take some of that off and make this. Oh, there's a bug in my studio. Hate it. All the bugs are trying to find a warm place because it's going to be cold. I'm glad all the critters are pretty much gone on the ground. I ain't got to worry about them slithering around. No more on the ranch until next year. Okay. Chi-Town, I know you know better. I know it's an autocorrect up there. I know you know better. We just gonna chill out with that MCCOY because I know you know better. You signed the marriage certificate, so I know you know better. Okay, but this right here, so y'all can see, this is the bowl, the middle. And then when you look at this one, and then you look at these, you can see how it all starts. Now, I'm going to leave it alone because my problem is I always get to going and it gets good. Next thing you know, it looks like a blob. It looked like a bunch of blobs on the paper, and then I have to go back and put my petals in one by one because I blobbed it, kept going. So I'm going to leave that alone and let that dry. And we want that to dry. And then I'm going to go back to my color. And we're going to put another one. We're going to do 3 roses because that's my number that I normally do is 3. And we're going to have tumblers. We're going to have, what do we call it? Pre-printed canvases. So whatever doesn't sell at the bazaar, y'all will be able to go on my website. And if it's something, because, Christmas will be coming up, you'll have to get to us fast, though. But Sarah's doing pre-printed blanks with different designs on them. I don't even know what they are. I haven't gotten them yet. I'm excited just for Happy Mail to come. I call it Happy Mail because it's not a bill. It makes me happy when it comes in the mailbox. I love sending Happy Mail. Crystal just got some Happy Mail from me. I can't wait for her to try it. Does Denver even want to try Happy Mail? I mean, try painting? Because, you know, she's her own artistic self. I can't believe that Crystal got that MCCOY up there. Make me want to close out my chat and open it back up just so I ain't got to see that. I can hear her now talking about where? Right there. Oh, and another thing, this is inexpensive paper, so it's not cotton paper. So my water it kind of absorbs into it real fast. So that's another reason why I want to keep it wet. And just kind of move fast. But as we talk and, you know, just kind of conversate, it makes it a little bit easier. But what I need to do is move faster because it's drying up real dry. And you want to just keep the white space so it looks pretty. That's all. And I'm going to leave that one alone. I know you know. Girl, I know you know. I ain't even worrying about it. It just looks so funny seeing it up there with your name. Somebody go on there and be like, Crystal know better. I'd be like, yeah, but ain't no telling. You got autocorrect. Because autocorrect, it don't know no better either. Because when I be doing my phone and putting my name in and it be auto-correcting it to MCCOY, I be like, no phone, we the real McCoy. So, it's okay. I still love you, girl. You know I still love you. Got mad love for you. Because I know you know my name. What's that song? You know my name. Sorry, we didn't get on here for my singing. Ooh, let me plug up my laptop. Bernadette ain't popped up on here. That's who missing. Y'all, I've been on here an hour with y'all already. That's why sometimes I don't be wanting to get on, because I get on here and I still be painting. And I will probably be in the studio until about probably 10 o'clock tonight. Go back over here and paint, do some other things. I'm going to put some little spriggy things in here. I don't know. But we're going to do this bouquet and then I'm a peace out. As Crystal say, peace out. But I just love slapping paint on paper. When I get in the mood to really, really do it, especially after I've had a bad day, slapping paint on paper brings me joy. Makes me feel better. You know, some people like to cook, and I like to paint, play with the dogs. But, you know, when the dogs don't want to be bothered, they want to go lay down. So, slapping paint on paper became my jizz. See how I said I was going to leave that alone? Time flies when you're having fun. Absolutely. I'm trying to take this bracelet off because I'm tired of it hitting this glass. But you know these one, there we go. All right. Going to paint over the holiday and have Denver join me. Okay, well we can get on Zoom if you want to get on Zoom. Okay, there's that. Now let's go out with a little bit wet. Drag it. Slide it around. Slide it around. I want to go to Canada. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't seen Dawn and Dawn. Neither. My Washington, I get them. They get the replay, but I know I'm out of my usual. I'm not necessarily time, but I think they had got used to me not showing up. We're going to try to get back on a regular schedule. Gonna try. All right. Now we're going to do this flower right. Come out. Let's slap some water down at this point and just kind of drag it around. There's no right or wrong way about it. whatever makes you feel good. Just be very intuitive with it and just go around, and that's it. And when it dries, it's going to be just like you can barely see. I just barely got strokes on there. But you see the difference in this one, and this one. Now, I need to wait for all of them to dry, because if I don't, then I'm going to, again, turn them into this. Now, I know y'all are saying, those are beautiful, but it's just not what's in my mind. This is what's in my mind. So I'm going to leave it alone so we can go. All right, we're going to name this flower McCoy Cosmos. Cosmo. McCoy, Cosmos, Beauty. That's what her name's going to be, Beauty. McCoy Cosmos Beauty. We created her on, today is 11/21/24. Now, that makes her art. Absolutely, surely does. And since my thing is wet over there, we're going to get a very fine brush. This is a cat's tail. And I want brown. Is this brown? Yeah. So watch how we just bring this thing really to life. Wake it up. We're going to wake it up. You know, the boy say, hook it up. Now, you know I can't show you what to do, but I'm going to want you to do what you do, and then we'll expound on that, because you know how I do it. This is me. We're not going to try to do me. We want you to come in and do you. And that's how you come and find your own uniqueness in, feel like, from painting. I started out with acrylic painting, and then started out watching, I can never remember the young lady's name, but she was on Instagram, and then I followed her over to her YouTube channel, and I was doing Bible study. Not Bible study, Bible painting in my Bible. And that's as far as I took it. But then once I got these leaves and start mastering these leaves, I wanted to do more. So then, of course, I found more people that look like what I wanted to do. Now, there are people on here, if you scroll YouTube, and there's a lot of watercolorists, a lot of watercolor people that do it. But there was just a certain way that I was looking. I didn't want the wet look. And I didn't want the dry look. And I realized I like a combination of wet, dry. And then and now, after that, it was just learning how to control the water, because the reason that I didn't do watercolor was because the water intimidated me. Like, I felt like if you put too much water, then you'll have a whole blob, or if you put not enough water, so it was a mind thing. So whatever it is that you really want to do, if you have in your mind, or if you just want to be, I like to tell people to be intuitive with your painting. Like, just let the brush go. Just kind of hold it, but don't hold it, right? And that is what usually comes out being something beautiful. Like here, this. I didn't plan this. All I did was put the blobs on there, and then we went from there. And when there's no right or wrong, or you're not trying to really focus on something fancy, then that's when you end up creating something beautiful. So in your mind, Crystal, just think about what is it you wanted. And I mean, if mine is a good rendition of you, like you want a flower and you want to paint a flower like mine, then start doing that. You absolutely can do that. But can I teach you how to do that? I absolutely can try my best. But because I feel like I'm not a teacher when it comes to my art, I think I'm just somebody, like, we just happen to be sitting here having a conversation, and y'all are just watching me while I just, do whatever. I'm being very intuitive with where I put these little things that I saw on the other one. And you see how it's really bringing it to life? It'll be even better. Oh, I do have my bigger one. I was going to say if I had the bigger one, but I do. I do. So let's wet it up. And we're really going to just, let's see, like we got those there, those there, those there. And let's just just plop them in there. And you're just sitting the brush on there. And that's it. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just like putting them there, and however they land, that's where they land. And because where we have a flower pot, we got to have the stem. So we just kind of drag that to be where the stem comes down. Doesn't have to connect, but we know somewhere down there it's a brown, because brown is up there and it comes down. Same thing for over here. And all it is the brush. This is the brush. This kind of brush right here. You can lay it down this way, lay it down that way, tip it. And I'm using more of this way to kind of use the narrow end of it. So, and it just kind of swoop it up. And then boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Swoop, swoop, boop, 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 boop. There we go. Simple, 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 simple. And now look at, we've added more to her. She turning out even more beautiful than I could have planned. Which is why I don't plan. Bring this down here. We can even put this in a vase. Like, even though all of this down here, but I could cap it off here and go down there and kind of do something else. There's a bunch you can do with it, but all I'm saying is, if there's anything that you want to try new in life, trying to go at it with a little bit of a plan, but be more intuitive with it. Especially if it's something you're learning for the first time and something you want to do new. Like me with the dogs, you know, I love my dogs, and we decided to breed dogs. It was just one of those things. It was just, let's have fun with the dogs first and then learn as we go. And now it's not a job so much as, you know, it's just, I love my dogs. So much so that we had to get them a heater for their doghouse. People probably would think I'm loony, because they already think I'm loony for having the dogs in where they are. Just like, well, you put your dog outside in the cold. I'm not doing it. All right, look at that. Look how that yellow has really popped in there. And then, look, check it out, check it out. Let's see, we're going to do something like, oh my goodness, I need a black. This is black. A real bold black. And boop, boop, boop. If we put some lines on it, it will make it look like more like a daisy. But just want to put a little bit of dot in there. Just a teeny tiny dot. There we go. And there it is. I like it. This has turned out to be something great. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Oh, that popped out of there real good. I don't hear the puppies anymore, so they must have decided to go and stop fighting just like a little baby and went on to sleep. There we go. And this is another thing, like when you're painting something or when you're doing something like this, or even if you're on a scrap piece of paper, you make sure that it kind of balances. I kind of didn't do that in the beginning of my art. Really know the power of the balance. So you don't want to be too much over here. Like I got brown over here on the bottom and then brown over here and just a little bit in the middle, but it kind of balances out. And then if you go and count, I got 5 of my flowers. And I think that just kind of happened because I just stopped when the page seemed like it was, again, leveled out. And it's not too much on one side and not enough on the other. So we're going to let her go because her cute. And we're going to put this back out. And you can see it's dried. All of it is got a little bit of wet. But we're not going to wake it back up. But this is where I'm going to come in with my wet brush. And that's, you know, if you don't like the way it looked, this is when you can kind of dance it up and make it, put it on something else. You know, put on some more clothes. That's what I like to call it. You put on more color, but I call it putting on more clothes and fanning it out, making it not look. But if you like that kind of thing, that's if you know, if you're a painter. And if you come back, you come through the page and you're just like, oh, and you're watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss when I go live, because none of them are ever planned. Some of them are, but most of them I just usually slide on here and start doing whatever. But I love it. It's in the detail. I get quiet because I get concentrating on what I'm doing. But you can see the difference in the flowers. No flower ever is alike. I don't care how many times I paint them on the same page. They never end up being the same. It's cool. It's like we have eyebrows and neither one of them are the same. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave these alone because I will go back and really, I'll be critiquing myself hard. I really would. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so 3 flowers. I'd usually do 3. I never go, well, if I do go more, then it's usually going to be 5. So I did these 3 roses here. And I could put something here and something here, but I don't want it. Because, again, I'm already, like, I feel like I'm over my time. I'm definitely over my time. And I kind of want to have a finished product before I get off of here. So we're just going to go slapping some leaves down. And when I say slapping them down, I'm really finna slap them down. So we're going to move fast. Stick with me. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I'll hold my head up and look. But that's a pretty color. That's my color. Now that's my color green. And I call it grass green. Let's see, that's going that way. Let's go this way. Excuse my left hand. So this is the part where I'm just usually intuitive where I put my leaves. I don't really try to have any rhyme or reason, but because they're all going to come. I'm going to have a bunch of them all over the place anyway. But there she goes. She's coming to life. That's what I like to call her. Like say, and all my paintings are she's. I'm sorry. Sometimes I paint a what I will possibly say one that maybe looks masculine. But most of the time, roses are, they just make me feel like they're girls. So my dog might have been hungry back here. I hear her stomach growling or either it's because she ate the puppy's food. So it could be that it's not agreeing with her gut. And she going to be needing to run out of here with, because the puppy's food was in the box and she jumped in there and felt the need to want to clean the bowl for them. And you know, right now they're moving from the mama to not solid. They're still getting like pureed food. Put it in the blender and mix it up real good. Because they're just little ones. Okay. Green, and I'm going to use all my green that's on this palette. And that gives me a little space to kind of create the next color that I'm going to kind of slap down here. Let's put that there. Kind of doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Make it look like got some greenery coming out of there. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, that's a pretty color. All right, now, because I love the blues, I got to go in here for the blue I want. And we're going to mix it up. And this is one of my favorite. Get to mixing these blues with these greens. A little indigo and green, and then you come in between the flower, kind of like, let's just go right here. Yeah, let's go right there. Whatever y'all do to one side, I do kind of to the other. Who's ready for 2025? Are y'all ready for 2025? Like, can you believe we're even saying? I remember when I was younger, And we were walking around school talking about, wonder what's going to happen when it's 1999. Talking about 2025. Just like, can't believe it. Sometimes I just can't believe it. Like, I can't. I just really can't. I mean, look, Denver is grown. I remember when she was just born. I remember my own children were just born. And it's like already I got grandchildren. She's like, whoa, world, slow down, time. But y'all know, I can say, like, how do y'all feel? I feel like when I was younger, I couldn't wait to do this, couldn't wait to be grown, couldn't wait to get out. Even though I've been gone ever since I was 16. But now it's like time just moves so freaking slow. Like, moves so fast. Then, if you got under punishment and you just couldn't wait for the week to end. Now, seems like the week is over with in 2 hours. Oh, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. So those colors are just kind of popping like right now to turn this into like a Christmas thing to where I can possibly use it for a Christmas card. I would change and just start using reds. Now, I'm not feeling it because I'm being very intuitive with, the paint and what colors are making me happy right now. I don't know, because my roses, they're not really red. They're kind of pink red because of the color that I used. So we're going to kind of roll with it. And if anything, I can put some cranberries on it and then pop a couple of poinsettias maybe like right there or right there to bring it on in. I'm shook just praying. Are you talking about what I said about the time? Yeah, because I remember we were in Pensacola when you were born. So, God, yeah, it's just, it's like time is waiting on no man. So that's why I tell people, have fun. Like, if you want to learn a new hobby, do something that's going to make you happy. Hence, peace. That's my core value. That's number one on my list, peace. If it doesn't bring me peace, I don't want to do it. Or I don't want to be involved in it. Like right now, my speaking, going into 2025, if anybody want to hire me to speak, right, it needs to line up with my core values. And if it's going to bring me peace, make me happy, the outcome for the audience is to give them peace and have them learning how to find peace. Other than that, I won't do it. And don't. And all money is, it's not good money. I'm not necessarily out here to just, shake the tree and see what lands. No, thank you. I'm going to get to be picky. Yes, in regards to time. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just, man, it's just gone. It is gone. All right, I'm going to do a little bit right there because I feel like that's a dry spot for the rose. Tiptoe, kind of tiptoe out there. Please excuse the left hand. Left-handed. It is. Okay. I'm happy with the leaves. Let's kind of put a little bit there, right there. Do that a little bit around it. Yeah, her stomach is going. We're going to have to take her. She's going to probably have to go out to the bathroom. She ate that. That's what she get. Boop, 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 boop. All right, now that I'm looking down at it from this space, we can possibly come right here and spots. I think we might, I'm finally feeling it to maybe, not that one. I need a real red. Like let's see, how red is this? Nope. Maybe it's too wet. Nope. Look, I said nope and still went back to it. Let's see about that red. Nope. That's still pinkish. Maybe my brush needs cleaning. Well, golly gee, Sergeant Carter. Oh, there's it. There's the red. There's it. There's it. There's it. There it is. This is the Christmas palette from Dots and Dust. There we go. See, you get to see the difference in the red. This one is more, I don't know. But that's going to boop, 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 boop. And then let's boop, boop over here. Yes, love it, love it, love it. See how you just bring it on in? Now, no, I'm not feeling it right now. Maybe, maybe. Let's do a doop, 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 doop. Okay, now, these are cranberries. And if you want the cranberry to kind of blend a little bit with what you're doing, depends on what the stem. The stem can be green or the stem, but I want my stem to be a brown. So let's wet it up real good. And wet it up because I don't want it to really, we're going to let it bleed. Let's see, we're going to pull it down and just barely touch it so that way it bleeds a little bit. Sorry, I didn't want that one to touch because that wasn't really the brown I want. I mean the red I wanted. So, has anybody started looking at the Hallmark movies? That's all I'm looking at is Hallmark. There's one with Candace Cameron Bure and the red truck. I can't remember the name of it, but it's an awesome. It's on the Hallmark channel. And it is pretty doggone good. Okay, we're going to have to let those dry before we put the leaves on them. And you don't have to, like, if you just get a little froggish and want to pick up some paint, the thing I want to tell you is if you like wet on wet, and I'm trying to see if I can show you exactly what I'm talking about, but I don't. Not with this one. Wet on wet is this is wet. This is wet. Right? And then you take another color and come next to it. It's wet on wet. And see how it blends? It's blending. That's wet on wet. And then if you want wet on dry, then of course that's what I'm doing over here. I'm doing wet on dry. I mean, yeah, wet on dry because these are dry. So we're going to go back. I'm going to let these dry because I want to be able to put some leaves on them. But at the same time, remember I told y'all I like to keep my centers very, very prominent. And so once they dry, if they look like they're still not bold enough, then I go back in, which is wet on dry, and make it to where they're going to still pop off the page. And sometimes you can come back over it with even a darker color, I've learned. I got this new lady that I follow, and she does two tones. She starts out with one and does with another. And I was like, oh, I never would have did that. But does. Netflix has some great holiday movies out. Netflix does, but when it comes down to Christmas, I am a Hallmark girl. But which one? Share some titles so that way I can go check them out, because I am not privy. I'm not anti-Netflix. It's just Christmas. I just be ready for all of the things on Hallmark. Hallmark have me set up. especially with all the Prince movies. It's just all the stuff. It's just like you really wish life could really end in some of the ways these daggum Hallmark movies. So it gives you a little hope, you know? And it definitely gives me peace. See how that circled up there and got a little bowl? That one. This one is good. I like this one. But you see how it kind of sits out and you can tell that these are the roses in there and these are the leaves that are supporting. And it kind of sits out in there. I love the way this came out. I'm still feeling like I didn't get enough of that blue in there, but we're not going to worry about it. What's another? Let's see. We're going to put some green leaves. What I said, turn it into a Christmas bouquet kind of. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Oh, the green sucks. I'll splat some of this green down here to make it look like it belongs. Boom. I'm feeling that. Y'all feeling that? I'm liking that. I am really liking that. And I'm going to let it dry. But that needed to be waking up a little bit. Take some of that color off of there. And then put some more back because you want it to be more bold. Boom. There we go. All right. All right. I keep saying all right. I'm going to get off of here, y'all. I'm going to close it out. But I wanted to give y'all something so y'all can see there was a finished product. Am I going to leave the studio? No, I'll still be in the studio. But I'm going to leave this one alone because I want it to dry completely. And then I go, okay, let's go. She said, but the Hallmark Queen, Christina Milian, is on Netflix right now. That movie is good. What's the name of it? Oh, you can't remember the name. Christina Milian. Is that lady, that girl who sings? Meet Me Next Christmas is really good on Netflix. Meet Me Next Christmas. Why does that sound familiar? Is that a new one? Let me write that down. Oh, and y'all check out how the wet on wet that I just showed you, check out how that worked out. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That turned out real pretty. That could be a nice horizon. I'm hit and miss with the this is my sheet. Okay, Meet Me Next Christmas. Meet Me Next Christmas. There was one that was on last year, and I'm wondering, Sarah, if that's the one you're talking about. Is the one you're talking about, Sarah, with the lady, does she eventually link up with this guy and they make a song together and they link up from the daughter? Is that the one you're talking about? I might need to see who Christina. It's called Christina. Is that the name of the movie? They're gonna hook up at the end, but you gotta watch it to see how they hook up. But yeah, that's a good movie, and that's a beautiful song too. See how I said I was gonna leave this alone because I get to critiquing myself when I see stuff, and I go bothering it, and it'll work out if I just leave it alone. This is going to be a pretty card. I'm going to turn it into a card, but I'm going to tell you already what I'm going to fix. I'm going to fix this because I keep bothering it, but I think I need to let it dry, and then it's going to be beautiful. I really need to leave it alone. So it could be a card. It could be a big card, or it could be just a print. Y'all know once I put stuff and frame it out, I don't know where my frames are. I put them somewhere. That's Lindsay Lohan. No, it's not called Meet Me. No, that's not what she's saying. It's not called that. That's another movie. The movie I'm talking about, now you're going to have me going looking at my Netflix because this one was a good movie. Do I still got Netflix on my iPad? I don't. I put Hulu on there. Or do I? Yes, I do. But her Lord have mercy. It's not Lindsay Lohan. I don't think it. Let me see who Lindsay Lohan is. Uh-oh, where'd that cursor go? Oh, y'all know what? I'm going to leave that alone over there because you know how it is. My internet get mad when I do too many things. So, who did you say? Oh, you said Christina Milian. I really think that's her. Uh-oh, sorry. I think that's her. Oh, no, that's not her. I thought that's who it was. But this girl is, I can't think of nobody's name in the movie. So, but I'll look it up and I'll have to text it to you. And so you're saying Lindsay Lohan is the girl I'm talking about? Y'all know I'm behind. No, that's not the girl either that played in the movie I'm talking about. That's not her either. So it's not Lindsay Lohan. Neither one of them. I don't even know if I'm quite sure she's a singer. I just don't know her name. But it was a movie that came out last year, to put it in more perspective. It wasn't this year. It was a movie that came out last year. And the storyline was the girl's mother passed, but the little girl was on, you know how it is, TikTok or whatever, their version of it was. And she wanted to meet the lady. And so she sung the girl's song, and then somehow the singer saw the song, and then when she needed to do something bigger and better, because you know the next best thing came along, she went to the school, met the little girl. She got snowed in upstate New York or the suburbs of New York or New Jersey or whatever. And yeah, her and the dad made a song because the dad was a music teacher. So if that sounds like something somebody saw last year, drop the name in the chat. But other than that, Sarah, when I go back in my history, I will send you a name, because that movie, it was on Netflix or Amazon last year. All right, we're done. Y'all like this? This is beautiful. I'm going to take a picture of it. If you follow the finished product, yeah, I'm going to put my brush down. I'm going to have to leave it and move it because I keep wanting to bother it. And it's still wet. And the worst time, so when you start painting, if you ever start painting, if you don't paint or you do something, and then you're just like, oh my God, it looks like this is that and that and that. Move it away, leave it alone, come back to it tomorrow. Let it dry completely, because once this dries, it's going to be pretty, and I know it. That's why I need to leave it alone. Because if I don't, then I'll mess it up like I did this one. See, that's what happened here. Oh no, that's what happened here. And the bigger it got, I was trying to fix it, and the bigger it got, and I mean, it's all right now, but look at that. That's a big old blob on the page. And hey, at the end of the day, I slapped some leaves. I'm going to fold it in 4s, and it's going to be a card. And that's how that's going to work. And we don't stress over it. Okay, so we're going to turn them. The point of it is we're going to turn them into beautiful cards, except for this one. This was McCoy's Cosmos Red Flowers, or McCoy's Cosmo Beauty. That's what it's called. And then this one, see how that could be a card, literally? It'll just be a big card. But we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to turn it over. All right, so we're going to leave the desk and FaceTime, here we come. Y'all, I'm happy y'all sticking in here hanging out with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on. Oh, that's hot. I mean, that's cold. I have three things that I can put my coffee on, stay warm. One has a candle on it. The other one's over there. And the other one's in the drawer. So there's no reason why I should be having that. Okay. I saw it. No, there's no continued series of that. No, no series. But think that was J-Lo, and it's not. Nope, that wasn't J-Lo. The one I'm talking about wasn't J-Lo either. You're talking, I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the one with the man with the funky looking nose. That's not that one. Style Me for Christmas on BET. That sounds like a name. Look, I'm writing all these down because I want to I want to stay in my peaceful, joyful, happy space. Okay, Style Me for Christmas. It's on BET. Style Me for BET. Is that on Plus? Yep. Okay. I think we got that. All right. So I got Meet Me Next Christmas, Style Me for Christmas, BET, BET Plus, and that was it. That was it. Anybody got any more they want to pop out there? Then let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Because we're here. I'm here for the thing. I'm deciding if I'm gonna put my Christmas decorations up for Thanksgiving, or if I'm gonna put them up the day of while I have help. Because I enjoyed last year when Crystal was here and we put them up while I had some help. Because usually I put them up by myself, and that kind of, it's not really fun when you put them up by yourself. So I liked it when we put them up together. Okay, I am not going to hold y'all on here on FaceTime. I did do a what do you call this? YouTube live this morning that kind of, it was relevant. And I'm going to do, tomorrow is Friday. I'm going to say I'm going to do a live in the morning. I'm going to say that, but remember, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. So you hit all, so you'll be notified of all anytime I come on, because the different playlists that I have, I do FaceTime, which is just like this, just me and talking for about 10 to 15 minutes. But then you get time in the studio like this. It's longer. As you can see, we're already working on almost 2 hours. But I'm finna get off for here. I'm finna spell it. I am getting ready to get off of here, and I'm gonna go check out one of these movies. But I already have my lineup, I think, for one that I fell asleep last night and didn't finish singing. It was Coming Home for Christmas on Hallmark Channel. I do know the name of that one, Coming Home for Christmas. And it was cheesy, but it's Coming Home for Christmas. Like, you gotta love it. You love the name, right? All right, so we created our own flower name, McCoy Cosmos Beauty tonight, which she is a beauty. I am going to see about getting her a frame and then framing it out. And so the next time I come on, then you'll have it. You can see how I literally took something and don't let a blank page scare you. That's my point. And then we had what inspired the name tonight was Peace, Hope, and Joy card that we're going to make into a Christmas card. So I'll take it and just literally put this on a base, put a sentiment on the inside, and somebody will have this for a Christmas card. And then I have another one that I had already created. I painted this one when I was in Spain. I painted 2 more, but I've already gifted them to someone else. So I don't have them, but I'm going to keep this one, and I dated it that I painted it in Spain on the deck, on the patio, whatever that thing is on the balcony. It was a beautiful, beautiful day in Spain. It was in Valencia, so I enjoyed that. All right, guys, so have a good evening. And remember, I know it's late. It's nighttime. It's 9 o'clock on my time of the world, so that means it's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hanging out, like really, and joining me in the chat. And I do thank you for the thumbs up, because that lets YouTube know that even though I was on here for the time I was, that there were 4 people that did like it and 4 people, or how many people that came through. It's an algorithm thing. That's what I'm learning. So look at Dawn. Now you want me to stay on a whole nother hour just for you, because I had talked about you earlier. But you did. You were on my live this morning. But I'm getting ready to go, so you'll have to catch the replay. But I can show you what we did paint, though. I literally slapped some paint on some paper. Listen, that's exactly what I said, Dawn. That's like the Dawns are on the replay crew. But at least you got to see me. Hey, it's okay. Dawn, you had me this morning, so you got to see that live this morning. But this is what we painted. So, yeah. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do a lot to it. So either way, like I said, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, so you will see the finished product of that, because I'm quite sure I am going to do something else with that. I'm going to correct some things. It's beautiful, but I'm going to correct some things. I know me. And I'm not going to say it's not perfect, but I didn't want it to be perfect. But it turned out to be beautiful. And that's just that. But I can tell you, this is my favorite rose. Right? Oh, and Dawn, we named our own flower. We named our own, not our own flower. Yeah, our own flower. So this is now McCoy Cosmos, which is kind of named after we looked up some things. We learned some. Look, when you look at the replay, you're going to learn some things. We learned something. Sean Carter came through and dropped something on there to do something with this. And so I'm going to frame this, then made some cookies, so I was lost in time. Oh, listen, no problem. No problem. But yeah, so it turned out great. So check out the replay. I'll wait for your response. And then, as always, we'll chat through the replays. But I will see you guys I'm not going to say in the early morning, but I'll probably get up and do, 2 of the dogs have to go to the vet tomorrow, and I'm not sure what time to go to the vet. Look, there's Dawn Hill. Oh my God. Oh, y'all are coming on when I'm going off. Oh, but y'all know what? They're over there. What time is it? It's not late for them, right? Dawn is in Maine, Canada. Then the other Dawn is in Washington State, right? So, yeah, I was definitely, see, both of my Dawns came on and I'm getting ready to go off. Oh, listen, I feel like I just need to slap some more paper and we just go for round 2, but I've already been on here almost 2 hours. So, and I'm going to make sure that the puppies are bedded down. Y'all missed the puppies, so go back and watch the replay, guys, so you can check out and see how big the puppies have gotten, because they are 2 hands now, not 1. So, and tomorrow I'm going to come on and go live. So look for the notification if you want to. Join me tomorrow, because it'll be Friday night in the studio. Why not, right? I'm not doing anything else, I don't think. But I'll be here in the studio and we're going to hang out. Yeah, see, it's 10? Okay, so you're ahead of me. Oh, yeah, you're over there on the East Coast time. So, yeah, but Dawn Hill, it's behind, right? Dawn, you're in Washington State, which means see, that's what I thought. I got y'all down. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. So, for one, because Brandy has started passing gas, and I know that puppy food is starting to mess with her stomach, so I'm going to take her outside. So, y'all, remember, do something great for yourself. Take care of yourself, because, we can't pour from these empty cups. And I will look for you guys on the replay, Dawn and Dawn. But tomorrow, y'all will be here. I don't know what time I'll be here, but I'll try to set up a time to schedule time in the studio. Try to get back on, but it's the end of the year, the holidays, but who knows? Love you guys. Thank y'all for showing up as always and hanging with me in the studio. Later.